Hey guys, I'm in some 5-minute action on ICC. Let's rumble. Alright, so we've got a fianchetto system. In a previous video, I've referred to this as the lazy title player's opening for white. This guy apparently doesn't have a title, but he's probably still pretty decent. I'm going to play h6 just to make sure knight h4 doesn't completely trap my bishop, give my bishop an out. Wonder if this guy is a guy who won a prize at the Millionaire Open in Las Vegas not long ago, because I think I recognize his name, QiWang. So he's like gearing up for e4. I'm gonna go bishop e7. I like to put the bishop on e7 rather than d6 when e4 is on the agenda. Just seems to make more sense. Now, to take or not to take? I am not going to take. Then if he pushes e5, I'll just play knight e8. He chooses not to push at all. Well, now I could take and then play knight c5 is a possibility. Let's just play a space gaining move on the flank. Menace a4. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. Because I like how active this looks. If he goes e5, I jump my knight into d5. And he has to be careful. Okay, so he's not going to get involved with that. I'll just make a developing move. This position kind of revolves around whether he wants to play e5 or not. I can see he's grappling with that decision. I might play e5 myself if he delays long enough. For now, I'm just going to keep playing good moves. He does it. I spot an interesting tactic that I wonder if it works. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Oh, he didn't let me do it. I was gonna take on c2 perhaps, and then go knight d3. So now I have to be thinking about knight jumps into d6. And my pawn on a5 is hanging. I can't play b6 because c6 hangs. Knight c4 was a good move. This is going to be kind of ugly, but I'm going to advance. He's going to go b4, and I'll probably have to put my knight on a6. I mean, I'm solid here, but he can jump his knight into d6 at some point. Maybe now. Although, I don't know that that's a big deal. Maybe I just take it and then move my queen away. I want to free myself, so maybe knight b6 coming up for me. If he plays something like f4. f4 would be a perfectly logical move. Okay, he jumps in. That was the move we feared. Knight takes e5 could run into knight takes b7. So I'm not going to do that. I think he wants to go b5 soon. Well, let's play this. I'm going to go here. I've got this clumsy knight on a6, which I'm not happy about, but otherwise my position is okay. e5 now? How about knight c5? This is a weird move, but if he takes, I get to take his bishop. And if he doesn't take, I can come into d3. Maybe something like knight takes c6, pawn takes c6, bishop d4 is good here, though. He didn't do it. Well, I'm going to do this. And then if he goes queen e3, I should probably play... Ooh, okay, that move. Now there's threats on g7. So e5, perhaps? He can go c5 now, though. c5, and if I take on d4, he takes with a queen, threatening mate still, and he's threatening my queen. So I should go probably here. Well, he's got this extremely good pawn on d6 that's going to give me some grief pretty soon. I am otherwise solid for the moment, and he can't move this rook. My knight is a big annoyance on d3. But maybe he can just go knight e1 or something. No, he's going to angle for c4 or e4. I'm going to try to play actively. Wants a trade. I don't really want one. Oh, is my knight in trouble? Ugh. Yeah, my knight is looking bad now. How do I rescue that knight? I don't know that I can. Whoops. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, I don't think I can rescue that piece. It's really a shame. All right, I'm just going to try to do something. I'm going to go after his c-pawn, or his h-pawn, I mean.
Time.
This is pure desperation, but what can I do? Maybe I can flag him. It's worked in a few previous games. Now he's just moving fast. And so am I. Counterplay, maybe? No? Maybe some? I lost on time. Okay, well, I didn't deserve to win that game anyways. Yeah, I think the position got bad for me when he stuck his knight on d6. That's the scenario that I feared. So let's go back to that. Because I was experiencing some definite problems. Kind of started with that, actually, with that knight c4 move. Because, yeah, okay, so the computer hates my position here. Maybe I should have gone to d5 with the knight. Yeah, d5. Keep it more active. But knight d7, I had this cool tactical idea, right? So I was gonna, if f4, I was gonna play bishop takes c2, or at least think about bishop takes c2, and then fork these two. But maybe in this case too, my knight just becomes too precarious. Yeah, actually, he can play rook b1 and more or less trap it, can't he? Okay, so that was also a bad idea. It's funny what ideas come to you in a blitz game. So knight c4, a4. Yeah, and knight takes e5 does run into this move. Maybe that's the lesser of the evils, though. I tried to like play around the pawn on d6 after trading, but yeah, he seems to have made some good moves here. Queen c3 coming up. Yeah, that was powerful. I'm relying on tactical tricks to keep my position afloat here. Because it's, you know, this is not a stabilized knight. That was a good move as well. Queen c4, yeah. Knight e4 is resignable. Okay, so I should have preferred knight d5 in that position. Good game, QiWang. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's Saturday morning, so good start, well, bad start to the weekend for me, good start to the weekend for him. But hope you guys have a good Saturday. Please leave me any feedback in the comments.